Imagine this, it's 3 a.m. in Lower Manhattan. The city is quiet, but deep beneath the Federal Reserve Bank, workers are loading pallets with gold bars. Germany's and Italy's gold bars. This isn't a heist, it's a breakup, a very expensive one. Armored trucks wait to whisk away billions in gold to a waiting cargo plane. This is the gold exodus. For decades, the world trusted America to guard its wealth. Now, that trust is cracking. Nearly 3,000 metric tons of gold worth $250 billion are heading back to Europe. This isn't just moving shiny bricks, it's a vote of no confidence in American leadership. Countries are nervous. They see trade wars, unpredictable policies, and want to protect their assets from an increasingly erratic partner. As those trucks roll through New York, they carry more than gold, they carry a message. The old order is changing. The post-1-2 consensus, with America as the world's guardian, is fraying. The quiet hum of those engines signals a new era, one defined by skepticism and self-interest. For most people, this midnight run could have bigger consequences than they realize. This isn't just a financial story, it's about the future of your money. The world's trust in the US is wobbling, and when trust cracks, everything built on it starts to shake. The gold is going home, and with it, a piece of the old world order. The question is, what comes next? To understand this shift, let's rewind to the end of World War II. Europe was in ruins, and the US emerged as the world's superpower. At Bretton Woods, leaders made the US dollar, backed by gold, the world's reserve currency. Countries sent their gold to America for safekeeping. It was practical and political, a symbol of trust. The New York Fed became the world's ultimate safety deposit box. For nearly 80 years, this system worked. The gold in New York was a silent guarantee of stability. The deal was simple: trust us with your gold, and we'll guarantee a stable financial system. The US enjoyed power and prestige as the world's banker, but trust is fragile. For decades, no one questioned the arrangement. Now the world is different. The US is acting unpredictably, and allies are uneasy. When the biggest guy on the block starts picking fights, people want their keys back. The cozy relationship is over. Countries want control of their own assets. The era of blind trust in America is ending. So, why are Germany and Italy demanding their gold back? The short answer: politics. The longer answer: fear of a second Trump presidency and America's willingness to use leverage. After the US froze Russia's assets, European leaders realized their own gold could be at risk. Storing gold in New York now looks like a vulnerability, not a safeguard. Domestic pressure is rising. Voters want their wealth at home, not in someone else's vault. In Italy, bringing the gold home is a political win. In Germany, it's about sovereignty. The trust that once bound America and Europe is gone. The US is now seen as just another power player willing to use any tool for its own interests. For Germany and Italy, the risk of leaving gold in the US outweighs the benefits. The breakup is about control and national security. So Europe gets its gold back. What does this mean for the US? The immediate problem? A liquidity shock? The Fed's gold holdings are like deposits. When big depositors withdraw, it signals lost confidence. This loss of faith could hit ordinary Americans. The US funds itself by selling treasury bonds. If trust erodes, countries will demand higher interest rates. Higher rates mean more expensive mortgages, car loans, and credit cards for everyone. The gold exodus challenges the dollar's status as the world's reserve currency. For 80 years, the dollar was king. Now major players are pulling out. It's a crack in the dam. Other countries are watching closely. The move also raises questions about America's own gold reserves. The last full audit was over 60 years ago. Calls for a transparent audit are growing louder. If countries don't trust America with their gold, will they trust America's word about its own? The hangover from this party could be a painful financial reckoning. The world is watching, and the consequences could be severe. America's financial reputation is on the line. This isn't just about Germany and Italy, it's a global trend. Central banks are buying gold at record rates, shifting away from the US dollar. This is de-dollarization, countries reducing their dependence on America. India, China, and Russia are all moving their gold and building alternatives. For the first time, gold is now the second largest reserve asset for central banks. The world is hedging its bets, preparing for a future where America isn't the only financial superpower. For ordinary people, this means the stable, predictable financial world we've known may be ending. If the dollar loses its special status, we could see persistent inflation and higher costs for everything. The government's ability to fund programs could be threatened. This gold exodus is a canary in the coal mine of global finance. The trust that held the system together is melting away. The big question: what happens to your savings and your future in a world without a trusted anchor?